What's poppin', everyone? You got your coach of the Chim Chargers here today for our Week 3 Battle of the APA. Kind of doing things a little bit in reverse order as WBE got a little bit delayed. The builder for that should be up tomorrow and the battle on the following day. So yeah, just a little bit in reverse order. But I got this game up on time, so should be good for sure. And everything else will go up accordingly after that. But yeah, let's get right into it. So going to be taking on coach of the Sydney Sharpedoes, coached by Gypsy King, who is widely considered to be the greatest and strongest draft player in our generation. So it should be a lot of fun to face him. I think I've never really faced him in a league match before, so should be fun. And he actually has, in my opinion, I should say, one of the stronger of the draft teams for this league here. There's so many threats on his team. Like Meowth is really good. Spritzy he brought here as well is just a really solid mon overall. I've been using it in lately in Little Cup Grand Slam. So it's been putting in work. Like it's a really fun mon. Bronzor is there as well. Potential stealth rocker, I guess. Maybe Combine. It could be. Then he has a Corefish, which is a very, very strong wall breaker. In having adaptability and whatnot, I think. Then he has a Vullaby, which is like one of the strongest Little Cup mons. One of the most standard ones, I guess you could say. Like Mienfoo and Vullaby, definitely like I think S tier mons in Little Cup. And Smoochum, which is a pretty big threat, I guess you could say. It can hit deceptively hard with a Choice Scarf set, perhaps, which is what I've seen him bring, I think, a couple times. But yeah, so I'm bringing a team that I've made myself, and it's actually a very interesting squad. I decided to switch things up a little bit. I'm bringing, instead of a Focus Sash Voltorb, I'm bringing a Light Clay Dual Screens Voltorb set, so we can get up a good number of our screens and benefit the squad, which is leaning more towards the Hyper Offense style. As I have 3 setup sweepers in Bidoof, Mime Jr., and Amora, which can, of course, this is Bidoof screens. You already know, Bidoof screen team. Bidoof can curse and attack things really well. I think it was kind of like something that I figured in team building it would be really useful versus his team, as the defense boost can help me out a lot here, I feel. With the Mime Jr., it's a Combine 3 attacks, a bulky set, which can sort of do a lot of damage to his team with setup behind screens. And Amora can also kind of do something similar with that, with the screens helping it take hits better, and Combine also helping it set up as well. And I also have a Starmie for rapid spinning, which is a pretty cool set. Like just 4 attacks analytics, can hit really hard with rapid spin, so that we can get rid of hazards. And a Focus Sash, a Krogunk, which is the purpose for it is to check any kind of threat that might get out of hand on his side. Like for instance, Spritzy with maybe like Nasty Plot or something, or Trick Room. Krogunk can check that pretty well as Meowth, and it can even 2-hit KO Vullaby because of the weak armor that he would likely bring as well. So I think that the team that we have can do pretty well versus his team. I figured that his potential lead would be that Meowth, perhaps with Fake Out, even Bronzor for that matter, if he wants to get up early rocks, or even maybe Vullaby if it has like a fast U-turn. But I'm thinking that he'll know that I would want to lead with Voltorb, so he may lead like Meowth or Bronzor perhaps to try to get off a Fake Out, or just to get up the early rocks, like I said. But I of course wanted to I wanted to lead Voltorb because of the fact that getting up screens early on with the Light Clay is going to be helpful for this matchup. Let's just go ahead and get right into it and see how it goes. And yeah, let's see what happens here in this match. So he's going to be deciding to challenge me, and of course you already know it may or may not be his first mistake. He leads off with the Meowth, as I lead off with the Voltorb, so kind of what I expected there, I guess. So turn 1 I just decide to go for the Protect, as I can avoid any kind of Fake Out and whatnot. So he actually goes for the Feint, which I did consider in the back of my mind, but because I'm not Focus Sash, it wasn't really as it wasn't really as bad, because I can actually take less damage from a potential Fake Out. So Protect was definitely my best play there. As I go for the Reflect turn 2, he goes for a knockoff, getting rid of my Light Clay. And I figured, you know what, I'll just get up a Light Screen. It's going to be great for the rest of my team to benefit from having both screens on the field. And he brings in Spritzy as I go for Light Screen. And now I can just go for the Volt Switch, right? So I'm getting myself some nice momentum going into a threat. And I go into my Mime Jr., which can actually take hits from Spritzy pretty well. As you can see, the Moonblast doesn't do much at all. And I am a calm mindset, so I can go ahead and start boosting up here and getting my special attack and special defense even higher, so that we can break through this Spritzy, as he actually also reveals that he indeed has Calm Mind as well, which is still fine. I'm pretty sure that Mime Jr. can actually, I guess, break through Spritzy in a Calm Mind war, because of the fact that Psychic's going to be doing a lot, I think more damage than Moonblast is when I'm behind a screen. And you know, I'm as you can see, I got an extra boost on him right now. So I'm going to go for the Psychic as he goes to the Moonblast once again. And this is actually unfortunate because he does knock me out here with a crit, which definitely didn't matter, as I guess explained in the end, perhaps. But now I'm going to go into Krogunk so I can force out this Spritzy. And he does switch out here into Vullaby, which is pretty good because I can activate Weak Armor and I'm Focus Sash. But I do miss, and there's back-to-back hacks right there. So I'm forced out now because I can't stay in with Krogunk, and he goes for the knockoff, as I can still take the hit pretty well because I did have a Reflect Up and a Violite and whatnot, but he does knock off my Violite. I just decide here to stay in and go right for the Ice Beam so that I can get some damage on whatever he brings in, or if he decides to stay in or not. He brings in Bronzor, so I decided to go for the Surf. I kind of am expecting him to be some sort of Berry Juice Recycle set, but not sure what other attacks he could have. He does indeed have Berry Juice and Calm Mind, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is probably a Calm Mind, Recycle, Berry Juice, Bronzor. So I kind of have to bide my time and play it right here. I want to sort of go for, keep going for you know, Surfs and whatnot, and try to catch him on a turn where he would have, I guess, just recycled, because my Bidoof, as you'll soon see, is a very interesting set. So he does recycle here. I want to put him in a range where he's gonna recycle and keep his berry. I guess is what I'm trying to do. You'll soon see what I mean. But I'm just gonna click Surf once again, trying to get some more damage, as he does reveal to have Stealth Rocks, which is nice that I still have Staryu in, as I can just Rapid Spin you know, these away and prevent any kind of hazards on my side. He recycles again, so I'm like, okay, not bad, not bad. This could be my opportunity here. As what I'm going to do now is actually switch out here into my Arceus, which I nicknamed my Bidoof, which is a pretty fun nickname for sure, as he goes for the Calm Mind here. So I'm pretty invested in bulk, I guess you could say. So I just decide, you know, I max attack with some bulk. I go for the Curse here, right? I too indeed have a Berry Juice on my Bidoof. I get up a Curse, and with the Simple, I get boosted +2 attack, +2 defense. And as you can see, Psychic does not knock me out. I get my Berry Juice activated. And now, check this out, right? He's going to go for the Psychic once again, trying to get as much damage as he can on this huge threat. I go right for the Thief, and I knock out Bronzor, and then I take his Berry Juice with me. So Bidoof's full now. Bidoof has already had a couple of Berry Juices now, and that's pretty nice. So he's going to go into his Spritzy here, which I think should have been definitely, I think he definitely had a chance of being knocked out by Mime Jr. if I still had that. But yeah, so I'm going to go for the return to knock this out. And yeah, he's gonna bring in his Smoocher, his nice young Smoocher here, and of course warning him of the power of Bidoof. I can go for the Quick Attack right now, and he actually goes for the Psychic to knock me out. I was a little bit, I was really hoping that the Quick Attack would take him out, but unfortunately, Smoocher actually lived that, so it's pretty cool. And I'm gonna go into Krogunk so I can force this thing out. Maybe he would expect a Sucker Punch of some sort, and I'm actually going to pull a double out here into Staryu. And I'm actually so far in the back right now just because of the hacks that have happened. And so I try to make a play and go for the HP Grass, predicting a Corphish, since I figured that he might need Vullaby for Krogunk, but he just decides to stay in. I kind of stand by my play though, because I definitely think that I had to play more aggressively there in case he wanted to just switch out and stuff and preserve his mons that would help him out later on in the game. But yeah, I guess I just go into Voltorb here so that I can try to get up more screens and try to I guess make my Pokemon live longer. But yeah, I go for the Reflect here. Maybe I should have gone for Volt Switch, but I think that the screen or the Reflect that you'll soon see does help a little bit. It does come into play for sure. But he's gonna knock me out here. Another crit. I don't think it mattered though, but yeah, it's still funny to see. I'm gonna go into Krogunk now, as I just decided, like, I didn't reveal Sucker Punch or anything, so maybe he might want to just stay in since he's clearly in the lead with the number of mons he has. But yeah, he just switches out here into Vullaby, as I can go now into young Littlefoot, the Amora. First time I'm bringing in Amora, and yeah, he goes for the knockoff, so I'm able to take that pretty well because of the Reflect that I set up. Go for the Nature Power, which turns into Tri Attack, and I can knock him out right there, which is pretty cool. So I am, of course, Refrigerate, and yeah, my Reflect wore off here. He goes back into Smoochum, which is going to be faster, of course, due to him having, I think, a Choice Scarf. So he will be not knocking me out, but getting me down to 1 HP, as I am able to get off a Tri Attack here in order to knock out the Smoochum. So that's going to go down right now. I believe he has 2 Pokemon left, and I also have 2 Pokemon left here. And yeah, he's gonna go for the fake out, which is gonna knock me out. So he does actually have fake out there. I'm gonna go back into my last mon, which is my Krogunk, best defrog. You already know. And he goes for the hidden power. I think it was hidden power psychic with the technician boost. So I do hold on to my focus sash, drain punch him, but he also has a focus sash as well. So I guess we were kind of both thinking the same thing with these mons being able to check something on the other's team. And actually just kind of goof up here. I go for sucker punch as I completely forgot he had feint. Either way, he had a Violite Corphish in the back, which had aerial ace. So unless I got like some, I don't know. I think if I had to like hit a gunk shot first and probably get a crit or something, but I still don't think it would have taken it out. But yeah, so yeah, GG my man. I guess, but I definitely think the hacks in the beginning of the game really mattered a lot, because I mean, like his sprits he said, right, was I think Wish Protect. He didn't reveal it because he didn't need to, but it was Wish Protect, Calm Mind, Moonblast. So I would have been able to, like, I wasn't taking much damage, you know, from Spritzy, and like every time he'd go for a Wish to try to heal up, he'd have to like, I feel like it's more risky for him not to click Protect, and every time he clicks Protect, it's like a free Calm Mind for me. If that makes sense. Like I would be able to get a Calm Minds as he protects and heals himself up, so I'd be doing more damage in the long run. And I was already up an extra Calm Mind as well, which yeah, so like that crit, I'm pretty sure that crit really mattered a lot. And the miss from Gunk Shot onto Vullaby, I guess, like, I mean, it was like an 80 accurate move, but like, but still, like, it would have been able to 2-hit KO Vullaby just because you know, I'm Focus Sash, and if he went for Brave Bird, then he would like 100% guarantee be in range of you know, getting knocked off by a Gunk Shot again, because of the weak armor lowering his defense and raising his speed, which wouldn't matter because I am Focus Sash Krogunk. So yeah, I think that like overall, my I guess my thoughts of this match, like the playing field is definitely level with the sets that we brought. I guess the RNG sort of tipped it towards his side is what I'm thinking, but he's still a very, very solid player and played it really well. Definitely can't blame him for that. Still a great game. Thank you for playing, my man, and yeah, definitely I'll be checking out his side of the game as well, which I think should be up at the same time. I don't think we really coordinated a time, but yeah, we'll see about that. But that's gonna be it from me. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this match. I'm not too mad about this match at all, just because like a lot of the issues in this match was out of my control, or I guess the biggest parts of this match that I guess was really pivotal in the sense of you know, things that were out of my control. So that's why I'm not really upset about this game at all. It was still like a really fun game. I thought it was pretty fun, and I'm really glad that Bidoof actually knocked out literally almost half of his team. That's pretty fun to see, Bidoof putting in work there, which I was really glad about. I brought screens Bidoof, like you already know. I ain't messing around here. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you all on the next video, which should be up tomorrow. The WBE stuff, I think. So yeah, I'll see you guys then, and peace.